Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 3 of the National Scouting Combine here at the Grand Park Event Center. I'm your man, Eric Wilson, Media Director for the National Scouting Combine. I am also host of the Sports Arena Mondays, 10 p.m. right here on the NGBN TV network and all my social medias. A huge thank you to Grand Park for allowing us to be here each and every year where we have been for the last several years. As you have seen over the last few days, we have done a lot with these athletes, but today we're going to try and make sure that we give these athletes the opportunity to get some on-time screen time because the audience has been asking for them. Listen, these young men are gearing up for the All-Star Showcase tomorrow. And later on in our show today, I do have an announcement that I need to make, so everybody stay tuned. I'll probably do that at the start of the 11 o'clock hour Eastern time. So make sure you hang around for that. We've got some great guests coming on today. My man, Dave Desroches, will be coming on, former Super Bowl champion for the Seattle Seahawks. He has a show here on NGBN TV called Hawk Talk. Also, my man, AC Sports Live, is going to be coming on at 10:45 in the morning, talking about his journey, talking about what he has done and where he is at currently and what he is doing. But let's talk about the National Scouting Combine. 13 years in existence. What Jimmy has done is basically turned his dream into a reality, giving these athletes who don't get the opportunity to be seen and visible, giving them that exact same opportunity. I'm watching these young men and women out here warm up, get themselves prepared for the All-Star Showcase. They're going to be doing more of the skills and drills. So if you saw it yesterday, first off, thank you. But more importantly than that, we're going to see them maybe go a little bit faster, a little bit harder today. We also have the refs are in the building. The referees are here so that we can provide you with the best All-Star Showcase tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, we will be broadcasting live pregame the entire All-Star Showcase right here on the NGBN TV network and the National Scouting Combine YouTube channel. So make sure that you are tuned and locked in today and tomorrow for that event. It's been an amazing couple of days. The teams, we got this morning, the teams have been split up. So we know, just going to give you guys a rundown of what you can expect here today. Today, you know, they're probably going to do more, like I said, of yesterday, but we've got some drills going on or getting set up. The kickers are actually, yes, people, kickers are players too. They are athletes as well. And trust me, if you're a kicker, you want to come to the National Scouting Combine because Jimmy, former NFL kicker, loves them. So just a shameless plug out there. But what we're going to be seeing is more of a kind of a faster pace, kind of a more mental toughness to see, can you do proper routes? Can you excel within making sure that you are in your correct space and the flow, you know? Because as we know, scouts, coaches, agents, they look for the total makeup. And it's not just how fast you run a 40, how many bench press reps you can get, but it's also about the control and awareness, both physically and mentally. So we're excited. We are already jam-packed. As everybody starts to file in here, I want to take a moment, again, because we are on the NGBN TV network. This, ladies and gentlemen, is just a sneak peek. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
You're watching the exclusive sneak peek of NGBN TV. Like never before, streaming content for men is now available, with more to come. Join us on this journey as we introduce you to content creators and shows that are here to inspire, educate, entertain, celebrate, and support men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. We can't do this without you, so please enjoy this sneak peek, but also share it with your friends and family, and help us connect with companies, organizations, brands, or nonprofits who align with our mission to save men's lives. This is the NGBN TV Sneak Peek. Hey NGBN, it's Brian Jodas with Pick Up the Six Productions. Join us here at Pick Up the Six as we introduce you to the men and women among us who go above and beyond through service, purpose, and impact. Whether it's traveling the United States or right here from our studios, we can't wait to pick up the six with you.
Welcome to Tripping Through Transformation. I'm your host, Guillaume Poirier, and I'm inviting you on a journey that will expand your outlook on life. Join me as we delve into the realms of mental health, resilience, personal growth, community, and alternative healing. Through personal narratives and expert insights, we'll explore the transformative power of shared stories. Get ready to escape from narrow perceptions and dive into a world of diverse perspectives. Tripping Through Transformation is where stories become pathways to empowerment.
Welcome, everyone out there to See I Am Me. I am your host, Rashawn Warren. Welcome to our community where you can embrace your authenticity, set ambitious goals, and achieve success. Together, let's empower and continuously improve our standing in the world. This show is for you. This show is geared to give you some perspective from other people who are just living their lives and experiencing things on a daily basis. You will hear for some people who have made it really, really far in their career, and they'll give you some ideas of how to continue to push forward. You'll hear from some individuals who have transitioned into other jobs after their primary career has ended. It's all about you to give you the ideal of what you can be in order to become your greater self. Welcome to See I Am Me. I look forward to seeing you. Out.
Just some of the great shows that you can find right here on the NGBN TV network. Your man, Eric Wilson, back here live at the National Scouting Combine 2024 at the beautiful Grand Park Event Center. And so let's talk a little bit about what NGBN is. For those who may not know, it is a community dedicated to the service of preventing suicides, stopping suicides from happening, particularly for men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. So what the NGBN TV network has done and what Ian has created is a community for folks to be entertained, to be informed, and to be celebrated, because so much goes on in this world. And as a man in their age bracket, a lot of times we don't really have an outlet, a place, a safe place to be open, to be our true, authentic selves, and to be vulnerable. But what the NGBN TV family and community does is provides that for them. And it's not just about sports. Granted, yes, that is one aspect of it. But there are nutrition shows. There are mental health shows. There are community shows to where men can, if you will, escape for a moment and be entertained, be celebrated, and most importantly, be informed. That is what the NGBN TV community is all about. And that is why it is so important that anybody who is watching this and needs that type of interaction, or just needs that moment to kind of put aside the weight of the world, that's what the NGBN TV community, again, is for. We're still here at the National Scouting Combine. We are going to be with you from 10 a.m. till noon. Like I said, I've got some guests jumping on. I've got a major announcement that I will announce at the 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you stay tuned for that. You are not going to want to miss this. The players are filling in. The kickers right now are going through their tests and drills. We have some athletes out here today who are just warming up, stretching, preparing themselves for today. But we are going to bring them to the table. We are going to give you, the audience, who has been asking to speak to certain players, we're going to give you that opportunity to get to talk to them here today. So make sure you are chiming in the comments if there is one particular athlete that you would like to hear from or speak to, possibly even. Listen, I don't got to do this by myself. I'll bring people on. It's all love. We can make this happen. Make sure you are downloaded the NGBN TV app. You can download it on Roku, Amazon Fire. Hey, on my Android users, go right to it here. I'll even see if I can pull it up for you really fast so that you can see. You just go to the Play Store, as we know, right? And you type in NGBN. NGBN TV pops up. Boom. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right there. Let me put the camera here so y'all can see it. My ring light's in the way. I apologize. Focus. NGBN TV app. I've already got it downloaded. Download that where you can see all the shows, such as Sports Arena, myself, Eric Wilson, along with my crew, Mike Caratenuto, Sun Devil Jerry, ASU alum, Megan Price, the Queen of Hoop. Of course, my man, my co-host, the sports reporter without pay, Ray Lynn. The big guard, Ty Ray, might drop by for a moment or two. But then we've got other sports shows, such as Hawk Talk, where my man Dave was going to come on later today. You've got Sideline Sports. My man JB Ellis is in the building here at the National Scouting Combine. You've got other great shows like the Big Time Podcast, Dr. Brooks. And granted, yes, he talks pretty much all things Dallas Cowboys, but I still watch it because y'all know, if anybody who doesn't know, I'm a huge Eagles fan. That's who I am. But what I will say, Dr. Brooks, very wise man. Love what he does. Huge, huge impact on lives of people, not only from a sports world, but also from a health and wellness world. Again, such a great, great network and community of people, much like the young men and women here at the National Scouting Combine. They've had 3 days, and you would feel like some of these athletes have known each other for years because they're all here on that same goal. They're all here on that same drive. They bring that same energy and passion. They all want to succeed and get to the next level. But they're not about tearing each other down. They're about raising each other up. One of those guys, name is Devin Adams. This young man, so energetic. I've seen him on the field. He is so encouraging to everybody here at the National Scouting Combine. Definitely I'm going to have him on throughout the day. Again, at 10:45, my man, AC Sports Live, is going to be joining us just to talk about his journey. And then at 11:45, Super Bowl champion Dave DeRocher. Hold on, JB, how do you say his last name? Like, keep killing it, man. DeRocher. Dave DeRocher. Thank you. See, that's why I got my crew here. It will be on 11:45. Yeah, we know your name. The Monologue Mike. I'm going to change his name to Monologue Mike. But, yes, Mike Carrot-Tenuto. I love Mama Carrot-Tenuto. She loved me, too. Just when the Jets play the Eagles, you know, I got to cheer for my team. But she beat me this year, so I can't say nothing. I'm sorry. You're one and done, ain't you? Oh, that's Mike off in the side. You know, Mike always got to be doing this. But I love him. 18 years, man. You would think by now I would learn, but it is what it is. Anyhow, National Scouting Combine. We're going to get you some times here because I was looking over the sheets and I was trying to find some of the names that we could start off really talking about. But let me get to the All-Star Showcase. So, again, tomorrow, you do not want to miss. We are going to start at 11 a.m. We are going to have a pregame show here with the National Scouting Combine. The crew, myself, Mike, Megan, JB, we're all going to be here. Just give our impressions of the entire week and kind of what we're looking for at the All-Star Showcase. And then once the game starts, we are broadcasting live the entire game right here at the Grand Park Event Center. So make sure you are here today for the interviews with the players and more skills and drills. And make sure you are tuned in tomorrow because this game is going to be something to behold. If it's anything like last year, let me tell you, you are not going to want to miss this. I'll be back in just a moment. Everybody stay tuned.
What's up, everyone? This is Chris Fontana, founder of Go Primal Lifestyle and Fitness Apparel and host of the Primal Mindset Show on NGBN TV. Coming to you from Long Island, New York, with the transformative show that shares inspiring stories of overcoming adversity and embracing personal growth. Hosted by me, who has triumphed over immense challenges, including addiction, mental health struggles, and significant weight loss. This show features conversations with individuals who have conquered their own obstacles. Through heartfelt discussions, the Primal Mindset offers hope, guidance, and inspiration to listeners, encouraging them to persevere and never settle. Join us on this empowering journey of resilience and transformation as we share the stories of incredible individuals who have embraced the power of the Primal Mindset. Join us on NGBN TV.
What's up? My name is Chris Rubio, and I'm the host of The Rubio Method on the NGBN TV network.
Focus up.
Long snapping and life are very, very similar.
We have a great show that's going to educate you, inspire you, and most importantly, entertain you. I say most importantly because that's what I really want to do. And we're just kind of going on this journey together. And I'm going to make sure as we go on this journey together, you're going to have a good time while doing it. So check out the Rubio Method on NGBN TV.
All right, we are back live here at the and on NGBN TV at the Grand Park Event Center here in beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana. It is the 2024 National Scouting Combine. And we've got some players. Like I said, if you wanted to talk to anybody, make sure you put them in the stream. So I see Ethan Rolf Jones. Actually, we spoke to him this morning, but we'll get him back on here for you. Reggie Bryant, we actually talked to him as well. Get him on here for you. Albert Curran, we got him as well. But right now, we are going to bring a young man to the table. We're going to have a conversation with him as he sits down here and joins me here on the NGBN TV network on the YouTube channel for the National Scouting Combine. Let me go ahead and slide over as this young man slides right in here. Good morning, sir. Come on in. Come on in. Sit down. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Doing well. Do me a favor. Hold on really quick. Let me turn this so people can see you. It ain't about me, my brother. So, wait, wrong camera. Ha. So, slide over here just a little bit. Beautiful. There we go. All right. Do me a favor. Introduce yourself. Tell people who you are.
I am Deshaun Allen. I'm from Teaneck, New Jersey. I go to school in Anna Maria College, Paxton, Massachusetts.
And what position do you play?
Left and right tackle.
Left and right tackle. So it don't matter what side. What side?
It don't matter. You're still getting blocked. It don't matter.
Okay. How long you been playing the game of football?
I've been playing since I was 7 years old, and I first moved to New Jersey.
What part of the game really inspired you or made you love the game so much?
I think the physicality of everything and the brotherhood you gain from all this. The brotherhood is amazing. I've met a lot of people. I've made a lot of great friends while doing this, and I'm just grateful and happy to have had all that.
So talk to me about, because I've noticed that a lot of defensive guys have been coming over here wanting to talk. Why do y'all love the defensive side of the ball so much?
The defensive side, that's the thing, bro. It's about receiving the hit and getting hit. You feel me? Like, don't get me wrong. I don't mind getting hit. I don't mind getting hit because, you feel me, I'm a big boy. You feel me? I can take it.
Okay.
But defense, it's fun doing the hitting. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even front. It's fun doing the hitting.
Have you ever done the offense? Have you ever played any offensive position?
Yeah, left and right tackle.
I'm sorry, you're off. My bad. I'm sorry. You said left and right tackle. My mind automatically went to the DT side. That was my bad. All right. So you left or right. Thank you. So, all right. So, I mean, talk to me about some of your blocks because, you got to basically create space or allow or protect your quarterback. So talk to me about that.
Yeah. So especially with me not being like the biggest O-line, but what I lack in like size and like weight, I make up for in strength and speed. So just trying to get them around. Like as long as they get around, if they can get around, that's cool. Because they're already out there playing. You feel me? So it's called smart block. It's not even all about like driving them back and all that stuff, but it's like once they get around and they can get them on the outside, your quarterback can do whatever. Okay.
All right. So you've been here now for the past 3 days. Just talk to me about your experience here at the National Scouting Combine thus far.
My experience here, it's been good. You feel me? I did get hurt. I'm not gonna lie. I did get hurt.
Right.
But that not stopping nothing. That hasn't stopped nothing. You feel me?
So you playing today and you ready to go for tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah. I'm ready to go for tomorrow. I'm not gonna risk it today.
Right.
You feel me? I'm gonna be smart about it because usually with me, it don't matter with injuries. I'm gonna still keep on going. That's why I've been getting talked to coaches a lot because I'm a dog. I can't let nothing stop me. I have nothing for me. I can't let this stop me. Okay. I'm trying to do what I do for me and my family.
Got you. I got you. I feel you. So my question that I ask everybody who comes to the National Scouting Combine, you don't get to choose where you can go play. Mm-hmm. But if you could go play for any NFL team, which team would you want to go play for? And more importantly, why?
Oh, easy. Philadelphia Eagles. Baby.
Yes, we're starting off right today. Yes, we're starting off right today, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, go ahead.
Eagles fly,
yes, see, we're gonna do. Mike, we doing this all day, baby. This for Mike. We doing it all day. Yeah.
Nah, what I want to play with them because First of all.
No, you don't got to answer. We already know why.
Oh, I bet.
We already know. We already know why he going to play for Philly. It's okay. He ain't got to explain himself. He going to play for Philly. Hey, Nick, come get the brother. I'm letting you know. Okay. All right. We know Lane. We know Jason. We know Jordan. We know the rest of the crew. They getting up there. But you know what? Come get this young brother. He a dog just like the rest of them. Okay.
Sean Allen, man. Come on. Just search me up, bro. I'm cool. For me, first team all conference, bro. I do what I do. I do what I have to do.
There you go. Do me a favor, please. Remind the people who you are so I can tell Nick, hey, come get Jeffrey. Jeff, make this happen. Okay? Yeah. You need to call Howie, and we need to make this happen. That's what we finna do. All right. Anyhow, I'm sorry.
You good. I like the hype. I like it. From you getting me hype.
We talk Philly. That's my squad. Anyhow,
but
please remind the people who you are, sir.
I am Deshaun Allen, Deshaun Marquise Allen. I go to Anna Maria College. I'm from Teaneck, New Jersey.
I appreciate you, brother, man. Best of luck to you. Hey, stay safe today.
Most definitely.
Show up and show out tomorrow.
You already know the vibe.
You feel me?
Thank you.
Much love.
Y'all.
Hey, much love.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you, sir. Hey, more with the National Scouting Combine. No, you good. You good, brother. Go do your thing. Handle your business. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back to National Scouting Combine 2024 here at the Grand Park Event Center. So I got another young man here to introduce himself. Please, sir, introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Makani Kanea Kala.
And what position do you play?
I play tight end.
All right. And what school did you go to?
I go to Ottawa University of Arizona.
Ottawa University of Arizona. 3 of them. All right. So you got 2 other guys.
Yeah, I got 2 of my teammates, Seth Ham and Ethan Jones.
Wow. Okay. All right, so we talked to them earlier today. So y'all round out the hat trick. All right, I like that.
Yeah.
So tight end.
Yes.
Why that position? Well, first off, where did your love of the game come from?
The love of the game started back in my roots in Hawaii. You know, my dad, introduced the game to me as I was little, and where I come from, there was a lot of Polynesians in the NFL. So my dad was like, you know what? Let me try to throw you in football, and you can probably be like one of those guys. I see something in you, so give it a shot.
Talk to me about the culture, man. Talk to me about that life, because we definitely need to embrace each other's cultures and diversity and stuff like that. So talk to me about that upbringing and having that support at a very young age to be able to go chase your dream and do what you do.
Well, I come from a football family.
Right.
My dad, my uncles, brothers, they all played football. My dad was all quarterbacks. My uncle was a quarterback. And
so wait, your dad and your uncle were both quarterbacks, but you went the role of tight end. Why not quarterback?
My dad, if you're watching this right now, he didn't want any of his kids to play quarterback.
Okay.
He didn't want any of it. He wanted us to make a name for ourselves and find something that we're comfortable with. So yeah.
So when you got into the tight end position, you knew that was going to be your spot.
Actually, before I started tight end, defense is my home. I was an all-time defensive player, defensive end. I played all over, nose guard, D tackle. But, once when I started branching off, into college, I had to look for opportunities. So my coach gave me a shot to play tight end because, he was lacking recruiting in that. And then, I just wanted to add value. So
talk to me about the value that you add. Because you're transitioning from one side of the ball to the other, stepping into something that you might not at first be very comfortable with. So when you made that transition, did it take long for you to adjust to being on that side of the ball?
I would say for me, what helped me a lot more was I could block, physicality, But, obviously, I had to get my speed up and learning the routes, learning how to run routes, and catching ball in traffic. So, yeah, those are kind of the things that kind of took a bit. But, with time, it came all together.
Okay. All right. So You're here at the National Scouting Combine. Talk to me about your experience thus far.
Well, I'm enjoying it. I see a lot of great things here, meeting a lot of guys from different colleges across the country, flying around, making plays here and there, and, getting to go up against some of the best.
Talk to me what it means to have two of your brothers here from the Ottawa University of Arizona, having the three of you to be able to lean on to each other while you all are chasing that same dream.
The feeling is surreal, because I was originally invited first. And when I saw that they were, hopping on board, I couldn't have not been more happy for them, to get this opportunity just like I had.
Appreciate it. So my question that I ask everybody, and I got to know, and the politically correct answer, I get it, is I'll play for anybody. I totally understand that. However, if you could pick any NFL team to play for, which team would you want to play for? And most importantly, why?
I want to play for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes! That's two. We 2 for 2 right now. I love it. I'm going to lose my voice today, and I don't care. 2 for 2. Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, Howie. Hey, Nick. Oh, look. See? I'm so excited I'm losing. My thing is falling over on me. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate you. Yes. Okay. Why Philly? I'm going to let you talk to the people about why Philly. I got to fix this. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Well, when I was a little boy, seeing the green and black was always around me. So, I saw a lot of these guys like Brian Dawkins, Randall Cunningham. You can even argue like Reggie White. The first autograph I've ever had was when I went to the Pro Bowl when I was little. It was Brian Dawkins. So it was actually pretty cool, to get an autograph from him. And then after that, I just became a fan and started sticking towards the fan base.
So who'd you get the autograph from? I'm sorry.
Brian Dawkins.
Oh, God, that's look, hold up real quick. I'll show you really quick. So I was blessed, not this past Super Bowl in Vegas, but the one in Arizona, right?
Yeah. So
I was out in Arizona, and shout out to my boy Mike because he was part of the reason why I was able to go out there. But I was in Arizona for the Super Bowl, and hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. I gotta find it. Where is it? Wow, I'm going back. Here, February. Goodness gracious. I promise you I got it. Here, right there. Bam.
Yeah.
Yo, me and Dawkins.
Oh my
God. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. Yeah, that's me, and that's Brian Dawkins right there telling y'all at the Super Bowl. I'm telling you, my brother, do me a favor, please. Remind the people who you are so they know, especially Howie Roseman, Jeffrey Lurie, and Nick Sirianni, because we need somebody outside of Dallas Goddard. So talk to him, please.
I'm Makani Kanakala. I hail from Honolulu, Hawaii. I play for Ottawa University of Arizona, and I play tight end.
That's what, okay, that's beautiful. My brother, best of luck to you today.
Thank you.
Show up and show out tomorrow.
Will do.
All right? Hey, we're going to step aside for a moment. When we come back, the Queen of Hoop, Miss Megan Price, is going to be sitting in with some of these athletes and talking to them. You are watching us on the NGBN TV network. Also got my man, AC, coming in at 10:45. But y'all stick around. Stay tuned. I'm so excited right now because I got Eagle fans in the building. It's going to be that kind of day. If I lose my voice, it's okay. I'm going to get some halls. I'm going to drink some green tea. But I love my peoples. That's why y'all need to be here at the National Scouting Combine 2024. All right? We'll be back in a moment.
You're watching the exclusive sneak peek of NGBN TV. Like never before, streaming content for men is now available, with more to come. Join us on this journey as we introduce you to content creators and shows that are here to inspire, educate, entertain, celebrate, and support men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. We can't do this without you, so please enjoy this sneak peek, but also share it with your friends and family, and help us connect with companies, organizations, brands, or nonprofits who align with our mission to save men's lives. This is the NGBN TV Sneak Peek. Hey NGBN, it's Brian Jodas with Pick Up the Six Productions. Join us here at Pick Up the Six as we introduce you to the men and women among us who go above and beyond through service, purpose, and impact. Whether it's travel in the United States or right here from our studios, we can't wait to pick up the six with you.
Welcome to Tripping Through Transformation. I'm your host, Guillaume Poirier, and I'm inviting you on a journey that will expand your outlook on life. Join me as we delve into the realms of mental health, resilience, personal growth, community, and alternative healing. Through personal narratives and expert insights, we'll explore the transformative power of shared stories. Get ready to escape from narrow perceptions and dive into a world of diverse perspectives. Tripping Through Transformation is where stories become pathways to empowerment.
Welcome, everyone out there, to See I Am Me. I am your host, Rashawn Warren. Welcome to our community where you can embrace your authenticity, set ambitious goals, and achieve success. Together, let's empower and continuously improve our standing in the world. This show is for you. This show is geared to give you some perspective from other people who are just living their lives and experiencing things on a daily basis. You will hear for some people who have made it really, really far in their career, and they'll give you some ideas of how to continue to push forward. You'll hear from some individuals who have transitioned into other jobs after their primary career has ended. It's all about you, to give you the ideal of what you can be in order to become your greater self. Welcome to See I Am Me. I look forward to seeing you. Out.
Hey guys, welcome back to the National Scouting Combine, Day 3. I'm here with Andre Jones. Let everybody know where you're from, what position you play.
I'm from Austin, Texas. I went to a school in Southwestern College in Kansas, and I play wide receiver.
How did you find your love of the game?
I was actually introduced to the game when I was 3, turning 4 years old. My mom kind of pushed me into really playing football. She wanted me to be active, and ever since then, I just fell in love with it.
Awesome. How did you hear about the National Scouting Combine?
Actually, so I got promoted from this Twitter page called Gridiron Crew, and they actually sent me the invite to the National Scouting Combine. Did my research, and thought it would be a good thing to put my name out here.
Absolutely. Out of the events that you've already done, where do you feel like you excelled the most?
As far as what? Just the
I mean, whether it's individual events, do you think you did really well on the 7-on-7 or the one-on-ones?
I think I did really well in the one-on-ones.
Okay.
I feel like that's just one thing that's a big part of my game, but also 7-on-7s and the team sets, because I feel like I was getting my teammates open in a lot of plays. So
Okay. And if there was something that you feel like you bring to the table that's different than everybody else, whether it's on the field, in the locker room, what do you think that is?
Definitely leadership. I feel like that, most teams need a leader, whether it's 10 leaders, 15 leaders, 20 leaders, or even one. Every team needs a leader. So I feel like that's one thing that I can bring to the team that will really elevate my teammates as well.
Okay, awesome. Is there any shout outs you want to give before you're done?
Most definitely. I want to give a shout out to my moms, give a shout out to my dad who's here, Robert. I want to give a shout out to my sisters, my fiance, and my son and my daughter on the way.
Oh, exciting. Very exciting.
Most definitely.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and best of luck today.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, guys, we are going to have a couple more people sit down with us. Just waiting on them to slide over. Feel free to comment in the comment section. If there's somebody that you want to see, that you're supporting, let us know, and we will get them over here to the table. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing really well. Let everybody know your name, what position you play, and where you're from.
My name is Xavier Gordon. I'm from Irma, South Carolina, and I came from the University of Charleston.
Okay, and what jersey number are you going to be wearing tomorrow during the game?
Number 10.
And are you blue or white?
I'm white team.
Okay, awesome. Where did your love of the game come from?
I would say like an early age.
Okay.
My dad was a big sports guy. Growing up, they always said he was one of the best athletes. So.
Okay. We'll say my dad was a sports writer, so that's how I got into it.
So.
How did you hear about the National Scouting Combine?
Actually on Twitter. I was just on Twitter one day, looked at my request, and I think one of the coaches from here hit me up, told me it was a great opportunity to come down and show what I can do.
And out of the events that have already happened, where do you feel like you excelled the most?
I would say position drills.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I think I had a really good day as far as like cone drills and just rock running, things like that.
Okay, and if there's something about you that you feel like is different that you can bring to the table to a team, whether it's on the field or in the locker room, where do you think you shine?
I would say all around. I'm a great. I feel like I can be a great teammate in the locker room. Bring guys up, and also on the field. I can play multiple positions, inside out, running back, whatever they need me to play. So.
Okay, and is there a particular event today that, or not today, but throughout the whole combine, that you feel like was your favorite?
Probably the vertical jump that we did yesterday.
Okay.
I did really good in that. And that's something I take pride in. So.
Okay, very cool. And then what do you hope to accomplish with the National Scouting Combine?
Just to showcase, what I can do. This is a great event held by some great people. So I'm blessed with this opportunity, and just show that some guys, deserve that shot at the next level, and I'm one of them.
Absolutely. And are there any shout outs that you want to give before you go?
Most definitely. Shout out, my parents, my brothers, my sisters. They kept me along the way. My mom always say, "Don't do it for the haters, do it for people who believe in you."
I like that.
And
I like that a
invested in
lot.
you. So
Awesome.
that's what I do it for.
All right. Well, thank you and best of luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, guys, we are going to take a quick break, but join us back as soon as we come back from the break.
Connecting your brain and body with interactive games and tests. Why is there no physical activity in today's health physical? Trazer is an holistic technology used to rehabilitate, prevent falls, and improve sport performance. Trazer reports provide you, your clinician, your physical therapist, or athletic trainer objective data to make decisions on your health and performance over time. Measure what matters to change your game. Take the Trazer Challenge. Confidence, growth, connected by Trazer.
The Grand Park Events Center, National Scouting Combine Day 3. I had to step away for a minute to calm down. As you see, I'm breaking sets. We had to take the set down with all of our wonderful sponsors and people. But listen, y'all know me. I'm an Eagle guy. When I get other Eagles family members in the building, I get excited because I know we are strengthening our hold on the NFC East because we know the the Commanders, they okay. We know the Giants are kind of like, they have one good year, then you can't find them no more. So really, our only threat in the division is the team that I can't stand. And the fact that I got to deal with two of them each and every Monday night at 10 p.m. And I love one more than the other. Sorry, Mike, but I do. Only because Megan is a true WNBA woman. And listen, we don't call Megan the queen of hoop for nothing. You want to talk basketball with somebody? Hey, Megan Price is the woman. 806 Sports, Monday through Wednesday. Catch her at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time to 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. She's on that show. She talks it and she also walks it. Hey, Dallas Wings, really quick, just a personal shout out. Y'all need to go on and hire her before somebody else snatch her up because y'all going to be missing out. I'm just letting you know. In the immortal words of our rest in peace brother Alex Fleming, I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Megan Price is relevant, unlike the Cleveland Browns. Anyhow, we here at the National Scout. Yeah, I'm gonna do it today. Y'all got me, and I am in it today, people. And if you think this is good, wait till I get you from the AC Sports Live Show, Mr. AC himself, coming up in moments at 10:45 a.m., talking about his journey. We've got other people. I see y'all in the comments. We got other players who we are going to bring right here, sit down to the table, and whether it be myself, whether it be Megan, whether it be Mike, whether it be my man JB, we are going to get you these interviews because we want you to know that we hear you. Just like I talk to when I talk to the community members of the NGBN TV family, we hear you. We understand. We want to make this a community, a family, a place where men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s can be vulnerable, can talk about what's going on. It is one of those things where I got it. It's people blowing up my phone. They don't like when I talk bad about the Cowboys. I think Mike sent some spam people to my phone this morning. That's what he did. But anyhow, that's why I'm not answering. Getting back to the NGBN TV family and community. Again, it's about celebrating, entertaining, informing, and just making sure that we are doing our part in saving men's lives, because that is what we are doing. What we're also doing here at the National Scouting Combine is providing these young men the tools and the resources. So as they chase their dream and possibly turn it into a reality, they have what they need when they go in front of scouts, coaches, agents, and just be able to say, this is who I am. This is where I'm at. All I want is my shot, my opportunity. But they're going to show up and show out tomorrow. Best believe that. Our guys are out here stretching. They're getting themselves prepared. A huge thank you to Derek and to Taryn and their whole entire crew. We've got trainers in the back who are helping these guys stay physically ready, conditioned, and trained and prepared. So that way, tomorrow, they can go out there and do what they do. It is amazing to watch each and every year the National Scouting Combine get better and better and better. Now, again, we will be here from 10 a.m. until noon, and then you follow us on the National Scouting Combine on YouTube. If you're not already on there, stick with us, because we're going to be bringing you the 7-on-7s and the skills and drills. And again, more interviews. But also, don't forget, at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this morning, I have an announcement that I will be giving you. So make sure you stick around for that. All right? We're going to take another break. We got to pay some bills, all right? When we come back, more Day 3, National Scouting Combine on the NGBN TV network, on the National Scouting Combine YouTube channel. More interviews and just more looking at the future of football. We'll be back in just a moment. Everybody, stick with us. We'll be right back.
You're watching the exclusive sneak peek of NGBN TV. Like never before, streaming content for men is now available, with more to come. Join us on this journey as we introduce you to content creators and shows that are here to inspire, educate, entertain, celebrate, and support men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. We can't do this without you, so please enjoy this sneak peek, but also share it with your friends and family, and help us connect with companies, organizations, brands, or nonprofits who align with our mission to save men's lives. This is the NGBN TV Sneak Peek. Hey NGBN, it's Brian Jodas with Pick Up the Six Productions. Join us here at Pick Up the Six as we introduce you to the men and women among us who go above and beyond through service, purpose, and impact. Whether it's travel in the United States or right here from our studios, we can't wait to pick up the six with you.
Welcome to Tripping Through Transformation. I'm your host, Guillaume Poirier, and I'm inviting you on a journey that will expand your outlook on life. Join me as we delve into the realms of mental health, resilience, personal growth, community, and alternative healing. Through personal narratives and expert insights, we'll explore the transformative power of shared stories. Get ready to escape from narrow perceptions and dive into a world of diverse perspectives. Tripping Through Transformation is where stories become pathways to empowerment.
Welcome, everyone out there, to See I Am Me. I am your host, Rashawn Warren. Welcome.
What's up? My name is Chris Rubio, and I'm the host of The Rubio Method on the NGBN TV network.
Focus up. Long snapping and life are very, very similar.
We have a great show that's going to educate you, inspire you, and most importantly, entertain you. I say most importantly because that's what I really want to do. And we're just kind of going on this journey together. And I'm going to make sure as we go on this journey together, you're going to have a good time while doing it. So check out the Rubio Method on NGBN TV.
And we are back here at the National Scouting Combine, the 2024 edition. And yes, I am lucky enough to be joined by Malik Mitchell, a quarterback. Malik, how's it been so far, man?
Man, it's fun. Getting to enjoy time with guys I've never, had the opportunity to play with or be around, coaches that I've never, been coached by. And, even things like this, man, having the opportunity to sit down and, have some fun on the camera and on the microphone. So I'm just here to enjoy myself. My daughter's up there in the stands, watching and doing what she's 8 months, so she ain't doing too much.
Oh, she was a
watching.
stylish one up there.
Yeah.
The other day in the Browns, she had the bow.
She up there stealing people money and all type of stuff.
She picks out all her own clothes, she told me.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Rolls around in them at least.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I've been enjoying myself.
All right, well, before we get to the serious part, yesterday in the 7-on-7s, you guys were taking turns snapping to each other, but for, obviously your family, the fans out there, who was the best person to snap to you yesterday?
A little bragging going on.
I'm just kidding.
He's snapping and holding the camera, man. Holding it still and snapping. Talented guy right here.
I'm just putting no. But you mentioned it, obviously coming to the combine. And yeah, we've all talked about it. Players have talked about it. You want to obviously get to the NFL combine, only 300 invites. But coming to the National Scouting Combine, and you kind of alluded to it, work with different coaches, play with different players. That's obviously always good to put on tape because that's what you'd be doing at the next level. But to have this showcase too, part of it, different from any other combine, how important was that to you? How big is that for you?
That's, to be honest, that's the most important part to me. I've always been big on just like what you do on the field, what you can put on film, passing the eye test and things like that. It's important. So, guys being able to come out here and showcase actual football skills is big,
And to piggyback off that too, I mean, we always kid around and say, quarterbacks get too much credit. Defensive guys are like, these quarterbacks. But to come out here, the challenge, like you said, always playing with different players at every level. I mean, high school, you get used to a guy. When you're in college, you get used to receivers. But coming to try to get used to receivers, and yeah, you get where you want to put the ball. But what's the fun challenge in that? Obviously, it's tough, but what's the fun challenge in that to get on the same page with the receivers?
That's part of the position, man. Every year, even in college, you get new players that have the chance to make the field. You just want to, get as much time as you can with those guys, really focus in on who they are, what they bring to the field, and, do what you can as the quarterback to deliver the ball where it's supposed to be. So it's part of the position, man, just understanding your personnel and things like that.
Oh, man, I feel bad. Fred, that's you. And where did you go to school? Let the fans know.
I went to Kent State out of high school in 2015, and then left in 2017, sat out 2 years and went to Ferris State. Won 2 national championships up there with Tony Anise, Coach Rock and them.
Nice.
And ended up not getting too deep into the playoffs or my last year, but it was a blessing to be there, win those games, win those championships. And man, they getting there got me here. So, I'm blessed.
All right, well, throughout this combine, you've been put on the spot, so Eric and I like to do this. Yes, we know you can't pick, and no, you cannot answer. I'd just be happy to play for anybody. Right. But NFL team, if there's one team that you wanted to play for, who would it be?
Brownies, man.
Oh,
Brownies. Yes. Brown and orange, man, forever. Can't switch that up.
There you go, the Cleveland Browns. Like Eric
I heard you over here excited about the Eagles. I wasn't gonna get
No. Me never excited.
Okay.
That's him.
I heard all the excitement.
Oh my God, Malik, you just. Yeah. Oh man, I'm glad I'm sitting down. I would have passed out if we were sitting up. I'm a
AFC
Cowboys
North
fan.
guy. I'm an AFC North guy. If it ain't the Browns, it's the Bengals.
Well, when the Browns play the Eagles next year, believe me, you got a fan in your corner
for
too,
sure.
rooting for the Browns.
Most definitely.
And I know you said obviously your daughter's up here, but who else you want to shout out before we get out of here?
My girl, she's up there with my daughter. She travels everywhere with me. Make sure I'm comfortable, feeds me, when I'm hungry, whenever I'm really hungry. So she a big part of my success, just at this part of my career. My mother, my sister, my immediate family, really. We ain't too close in terms of proximity, but, in here we always going to be locked in, and it's going to show out here too, because I bring a family mindset on the field. I'm not too big on making it completely about business, man. I'm about having fun and enjoying myself and really being a person out here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So.
And again, it's competition, but you guys still helping each other. So it's awesome. Well, Malik, look, I could definitely, you want to pick on the Eagles, I keep you on here for an hour. Eric wouldn't let that happen. But we got to let you get back to it. Hey, man, thanks for taking the time.
Get some work in, man. Thank y'all.
We'll enjoy seeing, obviously, Malik in the showcase and getting ready today, but more coming up here from the National Scouting Combine.
Connecting your brain and body with interactive games and tests. Why is there no physical activity in today's health physical? Trazer is an holistic technology used to rehabilitate
All right, great time, Mike, talking to Malik Mitchell, quarterback, and you're going to be seeing him tomorrow, #Agent0. So let me go ahead and bring a gentleman in here who truly does not need an introduction because, listen, he is part of the team here at the NGBN TV family. This is my man who has seen and truly done it all, both on and off the field in the world of sports and also entertainment. My man, AC Sports Live, Mr. AC himself is in the building. Good morning, sir.
What's up, Dr. Wilson? How you doing, man?
Oh, doctor, wow, I appreciate you on that one, brother. How are you? What's good? What's going on, man?
What's good, man? I see you out there doing
man.
your thing, man. I appreciate the coverage, seeing the young guys getting after it, pursuing a dream, and it's always a good thing, man. I appreciate your diligence, your professionalism, and asking the hard questions. Where do you want to play, young man? Who you want to pick you up? And that's a tough question.
Exactly.
Man. You expect yourself.
Hey, man, we got to manifest that. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry about that. We got to manifest that.
We have to.
Too many times we settle for things that, may not be our best interest. But I was just like, no. Moving forward, you got to say where you want to be, who you want to be around, and more importantly, your path in life, because only you know the clear direction. But let's talk about that, AC, because you were a man who played in the NFL. Talk to the people here about your journey.
My journey was crazy, man, because I was never the best player on my team growing up, playing Pee Wee and even in high school, I wasn't the best player. But I always you're telling the young guys to speak into manifestation. I didn't even have a true offer until like the 9th hour. I was recruited, heavily across the country, but back in those days, you didn't have, the connection and the reach that these kids have as far as a real idea of who's actually talking to you. We got letters, which most of the letters were like stamped. Like my letter from Penn State was a stamp by Joe Paterno. It wasn't a handwritten letter. It was just, you never knew. And then, in the 9th hour, I started getting offers. I mean, I passed the SAT as a 10th grader, so I was able to be recruited to Notre Dame and UCLA and Northwestern and Ivy League schools, but those weren't real offers, and that's a whole nother topic for another show, as far as, who's really looking at you, who really sees you in their program.
Right.
But for me, man, it was just, I wouldn't say luck. It was just more on the lines of putting hard work, opportunity to practice, and believing and being, a player who never backed down from a challenge. I believe you had a guest on yesterday. I believe it was Big Nasty, who said his mom told him to go try out. And,
yeah.
I was another guy, I went to UCLA, had some success, but, I got screwed a little bit here and there. My mom had to save my career and go talk to the coach and say, hey, you're screwing my son. He's playing hard. He's not getting any playing time. And after that, I was starting the rest of my career. I don't know, moms sometimes have that magical touch. So, it's just a matter of, rising above your friends and your competition and the people around you, because if you don't set yourself apart, like the guys you're watching at the combine, they got to stand out. I don't know, paint your hair blonde, wear a towel, but you have to jump off the screen. You have to be a guy that they can see at their program in the next. Sorry for the sound in the background, man. I'm at a conference.
No. It's all good, man. Trust me, I got you.
Yeah. But I kind of, set myself apart by putting in that extra work. So at Long Beach, probably you expect to go pro, even though it's still a 3% chance. At Long Beach, probably it's a little bit more because the training and the expertise and the guys that are actually in the league come back and work out with us. So we knew what a combine drill was. We knew the level of competition and how to hold yourself and carry yourself when you got to camp. Because a lot of guys go in there fresh out of water. They don't know this is my only opportunity to make a first and second and third impression. When it's time for a drill, be first in the drill. When it's time to do a test, prepare for that test. And if you come ready to go, you will jump off the film and you will get an opportunity. And then when you get to camp, you got to turn it up another notch. So my journey from high school to UCLA to the NFL, I had a couple copies with the Arizona Cardinals, the New Orleans Saints. Got injured, went over in the NFL Europe, played in Frankfurt, Germany. Went over there 2 stints, came back to the NFL, didn't make it. I ended up playing in the Arena League. And in the Arena League, I had a great time, won a championship with the San Jose SaberCats, met some great people, played the game at a high level, had some good memories, made lifelong friends, and I got everything I could out of this game of football. And it led me to a career in television, and now I'm doing what I'm doing with the NGBN TV network, and, God is good, man. I can't complain. Of course, I would love to have played in the Super Bowl, but, sometimes your journey is a lot different. Like you're talking about with these guys you're talking about during this week, their journey looks a lot different. And it might not look like the next guy who got drafted in the first round. But if you really have a passion and you believe this is your calling, while you're a young man, get it in, play as hard as you can, and see what you can get out of this. The connections you make, relationships you make, you never know. So I commend these guys that are working out this week, trying to make it happen.
That's big coming from a man who has been a journeyman, as you said. And, it's kind of funny how the more we are different, the more our journeys sometimes are very similar. Like you said, yes, yesterday, speaking to Big Nasty and him saying how his mom told him again, how your mom told you, I'm sure at one point in time in our lives as young men, our mothers have told us something that was truth, that was gospel, that was that golden nugget. And it took that moment for us to truly realize who our fans were, who our support staff was, who we knew we could go talk to. Much like what Ian and yourself and others within the NGB and TV family are doing for the men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s is creating that space and dropping those nuggets to them, letting them know, hey, we hear you, we listen to you, but we also want to make sure that you have all the tools and resources necessary to be successful in life, no matter what you do. So it's amazing. I love hearing your story. I know there is so much to talk about. I'm up against top of the hour, AC, but I thank you so much for joining me here today, man. This is not the last time you and I will be on screen together. But really quick, before I let you go, let everybody know who is not a part of the NGB and TV family yet, where they can find you.
Well, AC Sports Live is every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Pacific Coast time. I'm also a part of Decades, the show for being in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, talking about topics you normally don't talk about. And you can find me anywhere, man. I'm gonna jump on Hawk Talk. I'm gonna jump on the Ride with Tavian Nasty. I'm gonna jump on your show, man. If I can tell my story to help one brother not commit suicide, that's the goal, that's the mission. And through football, through sports talk, to having a good time, I'm all for it, man. So you can find me, AC Sports Live or Anthony Cobbs. I'm not hard to find, like Prime said.
Oh, listen, I say the same thing, brother. I always tell people, listen, I ain't a hard man to find. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, AC, my man, Mr. Anthony Cobbs, joining me here today. We are at the National Scouting Combine. It is day 3. I'll be back in just a moment. Please stay tuned, because when we come back, I am dropping my major announcement that I got for all of y'all. Stick around. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, welcome back to the second hour here on the NGBN TV network. Your man, Eric Wilson, Sports Arena, 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on the NGBN TV network, and media director for the National Scouting Combine. This is the 13th year of the National Scouting Combine, and a huge thank you to the Grand Park Events Center for being here. All right, like I said, I got a major announcement that I'm about to drop right now, ladies and gentlemen. So, for those who don't know, I have been blessed to be a part of this organization for the last 7 years. And I would say probably about 5 years ago, I made a decision that I was going to do something, but I do it in a very specific way. So I want everybody real quick, take a look. This is, you'll know this when you see it. It's a tank top that all the athletes who come to the National Scouting Combine get. They get this. Well, this one is mine, number 32. That number is in honor of my father. I wear that number in honor of him each and every year. But what I do is I run the 40. That's right. Every year since 2017, 2018, I run the 40-yard dash. Now, look, I have always said as long as I stay under 6 seconds, I'll be good. I don't do any training for it. I don't go on any type of diet. I don't do anything. I just run. That's all I do. So tomorrow, during the pregame, your man Eric Wilson, media director for the National Scouting Combine, we are going to live stream me running the 40. This is the first time that this has ever happened. So make sure you are here live tomorrow, because we're going to get started probably around 11 a.m. with the live stream, because we're going to do the game as well. But as my way of giving back to these players who come out here and sacrifice each and every year to further themselves and further their career, if I can provide them a little bit of energy and a little bit of a spark to get them motivated throughout the day. Now, so far, I have been good. Every year, I have been under 6 seconds, and that is my goal. My goal is listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But make sure y'all are here on the NGBN TV network. Make sure you are here on the National Scouting Combine YouTube channel. I'll also have all my social medias up. I'm running the 40 tomorrow, y'all. And I want to say a special shout out and thanks to a young man who has created the shoes that I'm going to be wearing tomorrow. Let me go ahead and pull them up. So there's a gentleman in Bradenton, Florida, small business owner. His name is Bashir. He created these for me. I was blessed to have these. As you can see, it has my logo on there, the Sports Arena. He created these for me. And I told him, I said, look, man, I said, I'm going to wear them when I run the 40. And let's see if my speed goes down. Now, nothing special, but we're going to get to it. But again, tomorrow during the pregame, I'm running the 40. It will be live streamed. So make sure you tune in and cheer a brother on, because I'm going to need all the help I can get. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting our cameras set up as the players are going through their skills and drills, and we've got some referees in the building. So I'm going to be back in just a moment. More with the 2024 National Scouting Combine event right here at the Grand Park Events Center. Your man, Eric Wilson. I'll be back in a moment.
You're watching the exclusive sneak peek of NGBN TV. Like never before, streaming content for men is now available, with more to come. Join us on this journey as we introduce you to content creators and shows that are here to inspire, educate, entertain, celebrate, and support men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. We can't do this without you, so please enjoy this sneak peek, but also share it with your friends and family, and help us connect with companies, organizations, brands, or nonprofits who align with our mission to save men's lives. This is the NGBN TV Sneak Peek. Hey NGBN, it's Brian Jodas with Pick Up the Six Productions. Join us here at Pick Up the Six as we introduce you to the men and women among us who go above and beyond through service, purpose, and impact. Whether it's travel in the United States or right here from our studios, we can't wait to pick up the six with you.
Welcome to Tripping Through Transformation. I'm your host, Guillaume Poirier, and I'm inviting you on a journey that will expand your outlook on life. Join me as we delve into the realms of mental health, resilience, personal growth, community, and alternative healing. Through personal narratives and expert insights, we'll explore the transformative power of shared stories. Get ready to escape from narrow perceptions and dive into a world of diverse perspectives. Tripping through transformation is where stories become pathways to empowerment.
Welcome, everyone out there, to See I Am Me. I am your host, Rashawn Warren. Welcome to our community where you can embrace your authenticity, set ambitious goals, and achieve success. Together, let's empower and continuously improve our standing in the world. This show is for you. This show is geared to give you some perspective from other people who are just living their lives and experiencing things on a daily basis. You will hear for some people who have made it really, really far in their career, and they'll give you some ideas of how to continue to push forward. You'll hear from some individuals who have transitioned into other jobs after their primary career has ended. It's all about you, to give you the ideal of what you can be in order to become your greater self. Welcome to See I Am Me. I look forward to seeing you. Out.
What's up? My name is Chris Rubio, and I'm the host of The Rubio Method on the NGBN TV network.
Focus. Focus up. Long snapping and life are very, very similar.
We have a great show that's going to educate you, inspire you, and most importantly, entertain you. I say most importantly because that's what I really want to do. And we're just kind of going on this journey together. And I'm going to make sure as we go on this journey together, you're going to have a good time while doing it. So check out The Rubio Method on NGBN TV.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the National Scouting Combine Day 3, and we're actually going to turn it over to the crew on the field because we've got a little scrimmage going on here right now. So let me go ahead and get everybody set up here. Give us about 30 seconds, actually a little bit more of a minute. We'll be right back.
What's up, everyone? This is Chris Fontana, founder of Go Primal Lifestyle and Fitness Apparel and host of the Primal Mindset Show on NGBN TV. Coming to you from Long Island, New York, with the transformative show that shares inspiring stories of overcoming adversity and embracing personal growth. Hosted by me, who has triumphed over immense challenges, including addiction, mental health struggles, and significant weight loss. This show features conversations with individuals who have conquered their own obstacles. Through heartfelt discussions, the Primal Mindset offers hope, guidance, and inspiration to listeners, encouraging them to persevere and never settle. Join us on this empowering journey of resilience and transformation as we share the stories of incredible individuals who have embraced the power of the Primal Mindset. Join us on NGBN TV.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get you to the action because that's what you came to see, right? So I've got Mike Artunudo here. He is here with the quarterbacks. I've got Megan here. Let me go ahead and make it so y'all can see what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and back myself out because y'all came to see the action. So enjoy the scrimmage for the 2024 National Scouting Combine. We will have the full game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, go left, go left. Ready, say go. Ball up, ball up. Down 7. Where we at? Right in the middle, down 7.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, since we have a moment in the action, let me keep the action going. But I'm also going to bring the athletes to you. Do me a favor, sir. Introduce yourself to the people.
I'm Daron Alexander. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. I came from Central State University, HBCU in Ohio. I play center and guard.
That's what's up, man. What position? Center and guard.
Center and guard.
All right. So how long have you been playing the game of football?
I've been playing this since Little League since I was about 6, 7 years old. So I started off really, really young.
Where'd your love of the game come from?
So I used to, me and my brother, my brother's he plays football in Canada right now. So growing up, I used to really watch him, and I mean, just watching him just really helped me develop my love for the game. Because just like, like seeing my big brother going out there and just shine and Again, that's why just really you know, hit me up to just go do the same thing. Really.
So, all right, why the offensive line? I got to ask you that question.
You know what? It's offensive line is just it's a team position. So I mean, like everybody there is just selfish, and that's just the type of player I am. I mean, I'm willing to do anything, honestly, for the team. So just being that selfish player, being an offensive lineman, just being dominant, so it's a standard behind it.
Talk to me about protecting your quarterback, but also creating the holes and the spaces for your running backs, receivers, tight ends to be able to make those plays.
Honestly, I mean, they eat, we eat. Like that's really how it happens. So I mean, opening up and protecting them, honestly, that's how we shine and that's how we get looked at. So I mean, that's the best part.
Hey, let's go, boys.
Fair enough. All right, let me ask you a question before I let you get out of here. Question I ask all the athletes who come to this event. You can't pick or choose where you go play, but if you could, what team would you want to play for, and most importantly, why?
I mean, I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, so I would love to go play for the coach. I mean, be a hometown kid and, you know, be here with all my family and friends and everybody that loves me and supports me. So.
Go ahead. Oh, my bad. I didn't want to interrupt you during That's it. That's beautiful, man. Do me a favor, really quick. Remind the people who you are, man.
Dayron Alexander from Indianapolis, Indiana. Came from a small HBCU in Ohio, Central State, and you know, just getting the blessed opportunity to come out here and just showcase what we can do.
I appreciate you, man. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Be safe, stay blessed.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna holler at you. All right.
Thank you.
That's what happens, man. All right, let me go ahead and get y'all back to the action here at the Grand Park Event Center for day 3 of the National Scouting Combine.
Hey, 2 by 2 by 2. Go left, go left.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I ain't gonna fuck up no two. Hey, hey. That's all, man. That's all.
All right, and while the action is going on, man, let me go ahead and introduce another young man to you who was here at the 2024 National Scouting Combine. Do me a favor, sir, please introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Jake Oliphant. I grew up in Spring Creek, Nevada. Went to Northern State up in Aberdeen, South Dakota.
And what position do you play?
I play O-line. I play
Where did your love of the game, where did that come from?
I think the love of the game came when I was a little kid, being able to take aggression out during Pop Warner and hit people. I mean, there's not many other opportunities you get to do that.
So O-line, you said you played all 5 positions. Which one do you thrive at the most?
I mean, they're all kind of different. With tackle, you got a lot more time and you can use more space and finesse as your friend. With guard and center, and as you get into the interior line, they're right there and it all happens a lot quicker.
Talk to me about the brotherhood that exists with your O-line and what that means to have those 4 other guys lined up alongside of you for every single play.
I mean, whether you know them at the beginning of the season or you don't, you're just starting to meet them, you build a strong bond because you're sitting there and you're working together as one unit, and if one guy's off, then the play doesn't work. And for example, at my D2 school, we had an NIL for our entire O-line from Pizza Ranch. So every week we'd go out and we'd go to Pizza Ranch and just hang out with all the guys and have a good time there.
All right. So my question that I ask all the athletes who come to the National Scouting Combine is simply this. You can't pick or choose where you go. You are here because you want to show up and show out and get your shot and opportunity. But if you could play for any team, which team would you want to play for? And more importantly, why?
I would have to say the Seahawks, just because that's been my favorite team since I've been a little kid. My dad grew up in that area. I have family in that area. Been to a lot of their games, and there's nothing like a home game up in Seattle.
So what's funny is in about half an hour, we're going to have a former Super Bowl champion, Seattle Seahawk, join us right here on the show.
That's crazy.
He's going to be here. He's part of the NGBN TV network. One, Mr. Dave DeRocher. He is going to be joining us live. So make sure that y'all tune in, man. Do me a favor, though. Introduce yourself. It's crazy out here. Introduce yourself. Reintroduce yourself to the people one more time, please.
My name is Jake Oliphant. Played offensive line at Northern State University.
I appreciate you, man. Stay blessed.
You too.
I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Show up and show out.
Yes, sir.
Just like that, man. You already know what's going on. Oh, I got a repeat offender. He's already coming back. He already knows the world is looking for him. This is my dude right here. I'm telling you. Hey, hold on. Where's everybody at? There she is. Kimberly Wagner. I got your boy right here. Joel is in the building. What's up, brother?
How you doing, man? How you doing?
What's up? How you feeling?
I feel good. Playing two ways.
Okay.
We have some O linemen out, so I get to play offensive line, defensive line for the white team. I'm looking forward to it.
So talk to me just about, man, just the feeling of the atmosphere today. Every day it just seems like the energy is more and more. What's going on today, man?
Yeah, there's more energy. There's a little bit more tension. You know, I think people are starting to be able to tell that the game is getting closer, and you know, everybody's, you know, talking to their teammates, having a good time. And as soon as it's blue against white, they're competing. There's a lot of energy. People are getting excited, and you love to see it. Like you guys could probably hear it in the background. Like, people are getting fired up and get ready to play.
Yeah, my man. Look, I'm going to let you do your thing because the world already knows. Look, I'm going to tell y'all right now. I don't know if I asked you, and if I did, just tell me again. Which team would you want to go play for if you could go play for them?
If I get to pick?
If you get to pick.
I'd have to pick the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay. Look, Andy, Steve, come get this brother. He go both offense and defense. Yo, Pat, you know you need another brother to help you out in them trenches, man. Joel, man. Much love to you.
Appreciate you.
I'm going to holler at you, man. Definitely. Let's see. Yo, this action is so intense right now. Huge shout out to the camera crew out there doing their thing. I'm going to get another young brother to come and sit down with me for a minute and have a conversation. What's up, man?
It's my first time on here.
I know, man. What's up? Do me a favor, man. Introduce yourself to the people so they know who you are.
Hey, my name is Dio DeSois. I'm D-tackle from Jersey. I play for Seton Hill University out in Pittsburgh.
Okay. All right. So, D-tackle, man, where's your love of the game come from, first off?
My love of the game came from my brothers. They all wanted to play football, and unfortunately, they couldn't go a little bit farther than the collegiate level. But I was blessed with the talents and the size to go college, so that's where my love came from.
All right. So defensive side of the ball, why? Now, come on now, why? I want to know why. Why the defensive side of the ball?
I got placed on defense in high school. They said hit somebody. I love hitting people, so that's why I do it.
All right. All right. So, you know, you're out here. You're watching this because, you know, they're trying to make sure you guys are good for tomorrow. You gentlemen get to scale back. But as you watch the game unfold, man, what are some of the things that you're noticing?
I'm noticing now that a lot of people came here with the right mindset. Like, they came here saying, I want to make my money. I want to get on a team. I want to go somewhere after this. So that's a lot of people's heads. You can see that. You can see the way they play, the way they stretch, the way they just get ready.
All right. So I'm going to ask you, my man, if you could play for any team in the NFL, which team would you want to play for and why?
The Panthers.
Carolina Panthers. Okay.
Because I got a high school teammate on that team right now.
Who's your? Shout him out, bro. Come on now.
His name is Amir Smith-Marset.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Carolina Panthers. So you think you and him going to be a good combination together? Does he play defense as well?
Nah, he played receiver.
Yeah,
he played receiver.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I miss him. We was cool, but like, you know, he got to the league, went a little Hollywood, but like I miss talking to him, man. He was a senior my sophomore year. So
aside from Amir, is there anybody else you want to shout out before you get out of here, my brother?
Shout out my family, man. Shout out my family, my mom, my dad. My mom's the reason I'm here, so shout out my family.
Moms, just be real. Moms, you know we love you. We hard on you, and we put your life through hell sometimes, but we love y'all because y'all are our number one fan, our biggest supporter. Do me a favor, man. Remind the people who you are, please.
Hey, my name is Dio DeSois. Some people call me Big Black. Just go to my TikTok. So
Big Black on TikTok. I love it. Hey, brother, much love. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's what you get at the National Scouting Combine 2024. I'll be back in just a moment. we are back, and as you look at some of the action going on out here, they are doing a 7-on-7 type scrimmage, man. But you know what? I got my O and D-line guys in the building with me, like this young man right here.
Sir.
Do me a favor, man. Introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Seth M. Originally from New York City, grew up in South Carolina, and I played at Ottawa, Arizona.
All right, so offense or defense?
Defense right now.
Defense right now. Okay, all right,
Yep.
fair enough.
Yep.
So, again, man, talk to me about where your love of the game came from.
It came real young. I remember starting out, and I had to play soccer first because I wasn't old enough to play football. I just wanted to get out there and play something, and I knew football I wanted to play as soon as possible. So from a young age, I grew up watching guys like Randy Moss, Steve Smith, all those legends, and it really made me like, man, I want to be that one day,
But you were mentioning wide receivers, and now you play defense. So talk to me where that came from.
Yeah, growing up, I've always played wide receiver. I've always played both sides of the ball. And recruiting while I was going to school, I was recruited as a receiver for a lot of schools. So it was really a thing of whatever the team needed more so that I wound up playing in. So I have some experience on the offensive side of the ball just as much as defense, yes, sir.
All right. But now you play on the defense side of the ball. And the question that I ask all the guys is, why the defensive side of the ball? And all of them tell me the same thing. Man, I get to hit people. So I got to know, is that just par for the course?
It's definitely real. Like you definitely get to, smack some heads for sure.
I had it and I lost it. I'm sorry, I had it.
You definitely get to smack some heads, but also I feel like, it takes a strong, mentally willed guy to, play defense in today's game because it's a lot of rules and contingencies that go along with playing defense, and it's a real pass-heavy league. So if you're really going on a limb and playing defense today, you're a real strong-willed and technically sound type of player.
All
I
right.
respect that.
All right. Much love to that. All right. Do me a favor before I let you get out of here. You can't choose or pick which team you go to, but if you could, which NFL team would you want to play for, and more importantly, why?
I'd have to go LA Rams. That was my first Pee Wee League team.
Okay.
So I've always had a love for the Rams, and I love what they got going on over there with Sean McVay and Matt Stafford. I'm loving how they appreciate him for the legend that he is nowadays. So I would love to just be over there doing something, whether it's offense, defense, whatever.
Okay, so that was my next question. I like the way you think because that's my next question. So if Sean McVay and that squad ask you to transition back to offense, you ain't got no problem with it.
Heartbeat. I'm serviceable, man. I want to play on that field wherever you need me. I'm serviceable.
All right.
Sir.
Do me a favor, Seth. Remind the people who you are, please.
My name is Seth Ham, originally from New York. Played at Ottawa, Arizona, and I'm just happy to play.
My brother, best of luck to you.
Appreciate that.
Show up and show up tomorrow, all right?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Ladies
Sir.
and gentlemen, we're going to pay some bills. We'll be back in just a moment. More with the National Scouting Combine here at the Grand Park Event Center. That is day number 3. We'll be right back.
You're watching the exclusive sneak peek of NGBN TV. Like never before, streaming content for men is now available, with more to come. Join us on this journey as we introduce you to content creators and shows that are here to inspire, educate, entertain, celebrate, and support men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. We can't do this without you, so please enjoy this sneak peek, but also share it with your friends and family, and help us connect with companies, organizations, brands, or nonprofits who align with our mission to save men's lives. This is the NGBN TV Sneak Peek. Hey NGBN, it's Brian Jodas with Pick Up the Six Productions. Join us here at Pick Up the Six as we introduce you to the men and women among us who go above and beyond through service, purpose, and impact. Whether it's travel in the United States or right here from our studios, we can't wait to pick up the six with you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here live at the National Scouting Combine. This is day 3. You got a little 7-on-7 action going on here. There's Coach Prevost with the plays, going over with the offense. But let me go ahead and bring back you here because I got another young man who I want to introduce you to and have him. Ooh, great play over there. We saw that one. More of that is going to be coming tomorrow. But with that being said, I got my young man right here. Do me a favor, please. Introduce yourself to the people.
Arundi Luckett from Mississippi Valley State University, Jackson, Mississippi, offensive line.
All right. And how long you been playing this game?
Ooh, I've been playing as long as I can remember.
Right?
As long as I can remember. Been playing since I
Had-
wanna say first grade, second grade.
Where'd your love of the game come from?
My love of the game came from just, being aggressive. I'm a real aggressive person. So just to be aggressive to other human beings is just and can get away with it. It's great.
All right.
It's great.
So, you play defensive side of the ball?
I play O-line.
O-line, excuse me. So talk to me about that brotherhood.
Mm.
Talk to me about lining up with 4 or 5 other young men who at one point you didn't know, but you formed a bond with them. What's that like, man?
Well, typically with offensive line, if you don't have trust, you don't have nothing. So, lining up with somebody beside you, you just got to have that trust in them, and that trust build that bond,
When you're out there, you are responsible for protecting your quarterback, but also creating the holes for your running backs to go through, or doing enough blocking to where your quarterback can find a wide receiver or a tight end down the field. When you're in that moment, what is that sense of chemistry like? Because you know the play, mentally, and physically you try to be at the right spot. But what is that like for you in those game time moments?
It's really just about having a plan when you come out there. You get to play, you figure out, you map your plan out in your head. You look at the defensive line, see how he stand. As a center, I look at the whole box, so I can know what's really going on. You look at defensive lineman, how he standing. How he in his stance, how close he is. Basically, how he come off the ball the first time. It's a lot that comes with it. So you just got to have your plan and just go execute it the best you can.
You've been here for the last 3 days here at the National Scouting Combine. Talk to me about you and this experience.
It's been a great experience. Obviously, being back in a place where I'm familiar with, just playing football, putting on the shoulder pads. Maybe you never know when it's your last time, so just got to come out here and do your thing, have fun.
So my question that I ask all the athletes here at the National Scouting Combine is this: you don't get to pick or choose where you go, but if you could, which team would you want to play for, and more importantly, why?
Any team that need an offensive line.
Nope. We ain't doing that.
Any team that need an offensive line.
We're not doing that. You have to be specific. I tell all the young men and women who come to this event, y'all need to start manifesting your life and your journey, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
So
there's a team out there that I know you want to play for. I know it. I can see it in your eyes right now. Which team is it, man? Let it be known.
Let's see. There's a couple of teams.
No, you got one.
One.
That team that no matter what, every Sunday, win, lose, or draw, you support them all. Come on now.
LA Rams.
Okay, why the Rams?
I've been an LA Rams fan since middle school. So, it probably was middle school. But I just love it. When they was with St. Louis, I was with them. They moved. I was with them, so I just stuck with them.
Okay.
Especially when they drafted Tavon Austin, it was just really like I was glued to him really then, because I was a real big Tavon Austin fan too.
Right.
So when they drafted him, I just locked out on him.
Yeah, you was locked in. That was it. It was a done deal.
Right.
I feel you on that. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. All right, do me a favor, please. Remind the people who you are.
Rundy Luckett, Mississippi Valley State University Center from Jackson, Mississippi.
My man, thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Stay
sir.
blessed. Show up and show out tomorrow, all right?
Yeah, most definitely.
All right, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in just a moment. Don't forget, in 15 minutes, I got my man Dave DeRocher coming up, former Super Bowl champion for the Seattle Seahawks, joining me here on the NGBN TV network. We are live at the National Scouting Combine 2024. This is day 3. Let me get y'all back to the action real quick.
connecting your brain and body with interactive games and tests. Why is there no physical activity in today's health physical? Trazer is an holistic technology used to rehabilitate, prevent falls, and improve sport performance. Trazer reports provide you, your clinician, your physical therapist, or athletic trainer objective data to make decisions on your health and performance over time. Measure what matters to change your game. Take the Trazer Challenge. Confidence, growth, connected by Trazer.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the Grand Park Event Center for National Scouting Combine, day 3. We got a little 7-on-7 action going on, but we're going to get you. I got another guy here sitting down, joining me. Do me a favor, please. Introduce yourself to the people.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Noah Turnbull. I'm from Oregon, Bend, Oregon. I was born in Houston. And, I'm out here at the National Scouting Combine.
What position?
I play DN.
DN. All right. So, question, man. Noah, where did your love of the game come from?
Let's see. My dad is a high school teacher, and so all the time I was always at the high school and watching all the football dudes and connecting with all the older dudes when I was like in middle school, elementary school, and everything. And so probably watching all them and playing that kind of got my love for the game going. And then going to an Oregon State game and watching them beat USC in 2008 when they were #1 was probably the one that sold me.
Pac-12 guy, huh?
Pac-12 guy.
All right, my man Mike here, Tenuto forks up. He's a Sun Devil, Jerry, ASU guy. So I should have had you and Mike talk because y'all will talk Pac-12 all day long.
Day.
But
end of the era, though.
Yeah, it is, man. How do you feel about that?
It's weird. I don't know if I'm a big fan of it, though. Like, yeah, I don't think I like it very much.
Okay. So you're a DE. Why the defensive side of the ball?
It's more suiting for my athleticism, I feel like.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I played running back in like elementary school and stuff, and it was cool, but I always loved defense and being able to go make plays that way.
I feel you on that one. So you've been here at the National Scouting Combine. Just talk to me about your experience.
It's been awesome. So many great dudes. There's some hella good football players. It's been an awesome experience. Met a lot of cool people, made a lot of good connections, and great coaching.
All right. So my question that I ask all the athletes who come here is, you don't get to pick or choose where you play, but if you could choose, which team would you want to play for? And more importantly, why would you want to play for that team?
I think I'd probably go with the Houston Texans.
Why the Texans?
Because they're up and coming.
Okay.
They're turning everything around up there. And then they got some young studs for D-line around there. And so I feel like getting into that room and kind of learning from them and whatever they've gone through would be a crazy experience.
Also helps that their head coach is a former defensive coordinator and was able to do some amazing things in San Francisco. So
for sure.
All right. Appreciate that, man. Do me a favor. Remind the people who you are.
Noah Turnbull. Shout out Oregon. Love y'all.
Anybody else you want to shout out?
My parents. Shout out SOU. Thank you, guys.
All right, man. We'll be back with more at the National Scouting Combine Day 3. Mr. Noah Turnbull's in the building as long as the rest. We'll be back in just a moment.
You're watching the exclusive sneak peek of NGBN TV. Like never before, streaming content for men is now available, with more to come. Join us on this journey as we introduce you to content creators and shows that are here to inspire, educate, entertain, celebrate, and support men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. We can't do this without you, so please enjoy this sneak peek, but also share it with your friends and family, and help us connect with companies, organizations, brands, or nonprofits who align with our mission to save men's lives. This is the NGBN TV Sneak Peek. Hey NGBN, it's Brian Jodas with Pick Up the Six Productions. Join us here at Pick Up the Six as we introduce you to the men and women among us who go above and beyond through service, purpose, and impact. Whether it's travel in the United States or right here from our studios, we can't wait to pick up the six with you.
What's up? My name is Chris Rubio, and I'm the host of The Rubio Method on the NGBN TV network.
Focus. Focus up. Long snapping and life are very, very similar.
We have a great show that's going to educate you, inspire you, and most importantly, entertain you. I say most importantly because that's what I really want to do. And we're just kind of going on this journey together. And I'm going to make sure as we go on this journey together, you're going to have a good time while doing it. So check out the Rubio Method on NGBN TV.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And you see I got my man, the icon of Sideline Sports, Mr. JB Ellis is in the building with me. JB, man, this next guy that we're bringing on, you seem to know pretty well. So if you wouldn't mind introducing our next guest, I would greatly appreciate that.
So we got Dave DeRocher, played with the Seahawks. He's the president of the NFLPA, Southern Orange County. Very involved with veterans, the veterans community. He has his own foundation, the First and Goal Foundation. Has a great golf tournament on April 8th for the First and Goal Foundation. Dave DeRocher.
What's up, Dave?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Appreciate you taking time to join us here, man. So, I mean, listen, I'm going to bring up some things because I want you to see what's going on here at the National Scouting Combine. I mean, we've got the players. They're out there. They're doing a little 7-on-7 scrimmage. Dave, talk to us about, man, when you were going through your progression and your journey to make it to the NFL. Just talk to me about some of the things that you had to endure, my friend.
Well, one of the biggest things that, as you climb through, the collegiate level, the competition, grows exponentially from high school. And actually, I wasn't even a very good football player. I was just a big kid, 6'7" frame, and started, growing into my body and then, earned a starting position and then started to get some accolades. And unfortunately, my senior year, we were horrible. But then I got invited to play in the Hula Bowl with Thurman Thomas and Tim Brown and, some pretty good ball players, and was able to showcase myself. And then I got that letter inviting me to the NFL Combine. And I would say anxiety immediately struck, I'm going, because, playing that Hula Bowl, playing against first-round draft choices, Scott Davis, and, I'm playing, head-to-head against some dudes. But it was amazing. Being 6'7" and 300 pounds back in the day, I was considered very big. As a matter of fact, in that Hula Bowl experience, Jumbo Elliott was the biggest guy on the East, and I was the biggest guy on the West. And we took a picture together with some young man, and it was fun, But I walked into that room in the NFL Combine, and I wasn't big anymore. And I'm looking around, and all the cats are my size. And I'm talking, because we're in the O-line room, and I'm looking eye to eye. I'm maybe a skosh taller than some, and that was a little daunting. So it was weird at that progression, and the playing field goes, it all starts evening out. But that was. Go ahead.
So when you're in that moment and you walk in and you realize that there are more athletes who are the same size, the same stature as you, and you said anxiety set in, talk to me about how you were able to kind of block out that noise and just really focus on your end goal of getting to the league.
So, it was unfortunately for me, after the Hula Bowl, working with my agent, I was in the discussion for still just a mid-round draft choice. It was like a 5th to 8th round, kind of consideration. So I was really looking forward to the Combine, actually, to set myself, because I knew I was strong, and I was never fast. I just wasn't, but I was in great shape. I played 3 to 4 hours of basketball every day at my size. I lettered in basketball at San Diego State. So I was for 300 pounds, a very fit and in shape guy. But what happened is like the day of flying out to Indianapolis, I kind of came down with like a stomach flu, and I didn't know if it was nerves but I was, throwing up, and I was just not, feeling well. And I'm rooming with Dave Cadigan. I don't know if you remember that name, but first round draft pick out of SC, went to the Jets, and man, I'm telling you, I'm throwing up. And so I went down to see the trainers, and they said, look, you have a choice, it's compete or bow out because you're not feeling well. And I'm thinking, I know even if I'm weak, I'm going to be, pretty good, but I wasn't. And, I'd never run on turf before, and, Southern California boy, San Diego State, frankly, if it rained in San Diego, the coaches said, okay, take it in. So we didn't have turf, you know, and so I just, like I said, just not in my full capacity. I only did like 26 reps at 225, and I was easily doing over 30, you know, and my best, I've shared this with JB, my best is 46. We did a combine tryout for a league after I got done in Seattle. Anyways, so, you know, it was like 46? All these things, huh?
46.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I was pretty strong. Hey, Eric, I still do 30. I'm 59 years old. I do 4 sets of 25 with 225. That's just what my regime is. So,
Dave, you are a much better man than me, because you know what, I can do the bar and maybe some tens on there. That's about it. I'm telling you right now.
Eric, it's overrated, bro, but I can still do it.
No, it's not, because to be 50, what you said, 57, 58, well, how old are you?
59.
50, okay, I'm sorry, 59 years old, and you're still able to put up 30 on 225? Yeah. Bro, we need to get you out here to the National Scouting Combine next year and show these young guys what's up. Hey, if you got a tape for that, send it to me. I'm telling you.
I'm down. I do it for charity. I raise money, and so it's funny because I told some guys I was doing it for a veterans program. And I said, look, hey, just give me $1 a rep, you know? And everyone's going, well, how many reps are you going to do? I said, I don't know. And so I had one buddy give me $10 a rep, because he's probably thinking I'm doing, 15. And so I peel off, like 30 or 31. And he was cussing me a little bit. But,
he's like, yo, Dave, you can stop now. Dave, you can stop. You good, Dave. We you good.
Back to the combine. Yes. You know, I know what these guys are going through, you know, and those nerves, and having that be like you're feeling this is your chance. You know, and in hindsight, maybe I should have worked out. But man, I get what these guys are going through. Is like, man, this is my opportunity. I shared this with JB. I wish multiple avenues like this were available back when I was playing, because really it was just the NFL. Right. And, you know, there weren't all these other leagues. There weren't all these other combine opportunities to showcase yourself, you know, like a follow-up saying, okay, look, I was sick, you know, give me another shot and let me show you what I can do, kind of thing. So that's what's great about this program. And I'm glad you're highlighting it and making people aware of it. And I wasn't aware of it until right now, until you guys, you know, and getting involved with NGBN. So, you know, next year I'll do whatever I can to get this thing on blast. So the universities, the smaller schools, and the guys that aren't getting the notoriety know about it.
Man, that's huge, man. And that's big time, coming from someone who's been at the top of the mountain and been in the league and understands that. You know, I really appreciate that. So truly, on behalf of myself and Jimmy, Chad and Jay and Derek and everybody, thank you so much for, you know, wanting to be an ally and help advocate this cause, because that's what it is, man. It's about these young men having that opportunity that you had, opportunities that other young men have had, but just giving them the tools and resources. You know, that's why we do it. It's right. Not for the glitz or the glamour. It's just that we know there are over thousands and thousands of young athletes who love this game so much, and all they want is to be in the right space and have the right opportunity. So again, Dave, thank you so much for that, man. Before we let you get out of here,
well,
I gotta ask you,
Eric, I have one more thing to share, and I don't know how many of the young men that are there that have had their shot and are just re-entering the market, because that's another big thing. After I got released from Seattle, after my second, I didn't quite make it to the second season. I got released in the final cut of my second year. Is I didn't have an agent, and then I'm sitting there going, you know, now what? There wasn't any secondary combine. There wasn't any opportunity for me to put my name out, except for money grab things. You know, they touted themselves of having scouts. They touted themselves of being able to place guys, and you get there and you paid your $90, and there was nobody there other than other guys just trying to figure it out.
Right.
You know, and that's another huge deal. For those guys like myself that, you know, weren't highly touted, but, you know, could still play. Because I ended up playing 2 more years in the World League, just on an open cattle call of 400 dudes, you know, and there's like 5 of us that made it into the World League. I played there for 2 seasons. So, you know, that's another great thing. I don't know if that's how this combine works, if it's, you know, anybody just trying to, you know, get some stats up on the table and show they can still compete. But if not, that should be a consideration.
No, it definitely is. We've had guys. We have a guy here right now who came to our event last year. He was fortunate enough to have an opportunity to get a tryout with Kansas City, and the Chiefs, decided to go in a different direction. So he's back this year.
Good.
Again, to be consistent and to continually have that updated footage and tape. So yes, it is open. We do have draft eligibles. We do have free agents. This time of the game year, the free agents, they come, they get their testing, they do some skills, and then we might have one or two stick around for the showcase, but predominantly those who are draft eligible, we give them that moment and that light in order to be seen and visible. But make no mistake about it, if they can play and they still want to come and have that opportunity and that shot, hey, the door's open.
Hey, what's the age limit for arena football?
That's an excellent question. I don't know. I really, seriously, I don't know. But listen, if they'll take a 6', 206 guy who can run under 6 in the 40-yard dash and loves to hit people, I could play. I think I could play safety. Maybe I might be able to play. Listen, I'll punt return. I don't care.
You know what?
Let me in.
Eric, if they invite me, I'm not running anywhere. But I'll tell them in one-on-ones, if one of those young kids touches the bag behind me, I'll go home. And I can tell you this, Eric, ain't none of them young kids touching that bag.
Oh,
just saying.
Hey, Dave. Okay,
put
Dave.
Challenge.
Put it out there,
bro. Challenge is out there, my friend. Hey, I got you and I got JB. I know you've got your show, so I'm gonna do both of y'all. I'm gonna selflessly promote you. Tuesday nights on the NGBN TV network is right now, because Monday nights I'm coming for you. Me and Dr. Brooks are coming for y'all. But Tuesday nights are the night that you want to tune in to the NGBN TV network, specifically on the sports side of things, because you got JB, you got Dave, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, you got Sideline Sports, and then you've got Hawk Talk 2 hours later at 10:30. Make sure y'all check both these shows out. Great guys. Dave, it was great to meet you last year in Arizona. My love to you and Anne-Marie. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much. Please, whatever we can do as well to keep supporting you and what you do. I know JB talked about it, but before I let you go, talk about your First and Goal project and your golf tournament.
Yeah, so the First and Goal project started out with just becoming aware of how many former NFL players struggle in transition. And I don't have enough time to tell you the whole story, but we just launched a quick email saying, hey, having a hard time transitioning. And we had 90 former players click on it and 16 guys enroll into a introduction to manufacturing certification. I mean, that's just guys grasping for something. And so I decided to expand it into helping veterans, people that are coming out of incarceration, treatment or rehab, those that have some challenges, trafficked or domestic violence, anybody that just needs a little bit of assistance, a little bit of encouragement, empowerment. We try to provide that and then help them find jobs. And so because of the great connections I have within the veteran community and so many programs that I'm aware of, I decided to have a Celebrity and Veterans Golf Invitational. Last year, we kicked it off as a Coda de Casa, 200 golfers, 25 celebrities, and we wrote checks to 4 veteran support programs. And this year, it's going to be even bigger. We're going to have over 30 celebrities. We have Shooter McGavin. We're talking to about 3 Hall of Famers. Hall of Famers take a while to commit. But I'm telling you, Timu Solani, Hall of Famer, hockey. We got Byron Scott and the cast of the Mayans and a ton of NFL guys. Probably about 6 or 7 Seahawks already. So it's going to be off the chart, bigger than last year. And more importantly, we're being broadcast live, streamed nationally on NGBN TV. So looking for sponsors to support us. And it's just going to be another great event. April 8th, Coda de Casa, beautiful Orange County. Always, never rains. It's just always gorgeous here.
As someone who got to experience it last year, and it sold out last year. Get your tickets now. It is a phenomenal event. The golf course is pristine. The people are amazing. Dave does a hell of a job. But, if you get a chance to go. And if you can't go, you can still contribute. You don't have to actually be there. Dave will definitely be glad to take a contribution to help out these different organizations, which do some great work.
I'm glad you brought that up, JB, because real quick, I know you guys got a bunch of kids there. Is that we have a number of people that will go ahead and buy spots for veterans. We've already got probably about 12 to 14 spots paid for veterans to play And that's a great thing about the event. Our sponsors support our veterans to play in this event. We had a W amputee last year out there, chipping in from off the green. So that part of it is a lot of fun. I appreciate you bringing that up.
Yeah, no worries. So definitely, man, make sure you tune in to Sideline Sports and Hawk Talk. And also, again, let's support and let's be a voice, for those in this community to build what Dave is doing with the First and Goal Project. Man, Dave, thank you so much. Really appreciate you, brother. Much love to you. We will definitely talk to you soon. Thank you.
Look forward to it. All right, be blessed.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Dave.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got about 8 more minutes left here on the NGBN TV network. But again, make sure you tune in to us, National Scouting Combine YouTube page, for more of the 2024 National Scouting Combine Day 3, 7-on-7 here at the Grand Park Event Center. JB, myself, Megan, Jeff, Mike, we'll be back in just a moment.
You're watching the exclusive sneak peek of NGBN TV. Like never before, streaming content for men is now available, with more to come. Join us on this journey as we introduce you to content creators and shows that are here to inspire, educate, entertain, celebrate, and support men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. We can't do this without you, so please enjoy this sneak peek, but also share it with your friends and family, and help us connect with companies, organizations, brands, or nonprofits who align with our mission to save men's lives. This is the NGBN TV Sneak Peek. Hey NGBN, it's Brian Jonas with Pick Up the Six Productions. Join us here at Pick Up the Six as we introduce you to the men and women among us who go above and beyond through service, purpose, and impact. Whether it's travel in the United States or right here from our studios, we can't wait to pick up the six with you.
Welcome to Tripping Through Transformation. I'm your host, Guillaume Poirier, and I'm inviting you on a journey that will expand your outlook on life. Join me as we delve into the realms of mental health, resilience, personal growth, community, and alternative healing. Through personal narratives and expert insights, we'll explore the transformative power of shared stories. Get ready to escape from narrow perceptions and dive into a world of diverse perspectives. Tripping Through Transformation is where stories become pathways to empowerment.
Welcome, everyone out there, to See I Am Me. I am your host, Rashawn Warren. Welcome to our community where you can embrace your authenticity, set ambitious goals, and achieve success. Together, let's empower and continuously improve our standing in the world. This show is for you. This show is geared to give you some perspective from other people who are just living their lives and experiencing things on a daily basis. You are here for some people who have made it really, really far in their career, and they'll give you some ideas of how to continue to push forward. You're here for some individuals who have transitioned into other jobs after their primary career has ended. It's all about you, to give you the ideal of what you can be in order to become your greater self. Welcome to See I Am Me. I look forward to seeing you. Out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude here on the NGBN TV network for Day 3 of the National Scouting Combine, we got some 7-on-7s going on. But like I said, make sure you tune in to the National Scouting Combine YouTube channel beginning at 12:15 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be showing you more of the 7-on-7 and scrimmage. And for those who did not see it, give me 1 second here. I'll be right back. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow, because your boy right here is running the 40 tomorrow. Make sure you tune into that. We're going to start at 11 a.m. Eastern, because that's going to be the pregame. So then what we're going to be doing is pre-gaming the game. We're going to have live coverage on NGBN as the National Scouting Combine YouTube channel. All right. So everybody who is watching, thank you all. Let me send a few shout outs of my own before I get out of here. First off, to the entire media team. I got Mike, my ASU Sun Devil Jerry, the Queen of Hoop, Miss Megan Price, Sideline Sports own Mr. JB Ellis. Thank you for sitting in with me. I've also got my man Jeff Cadillac. I've got Francesca. I've got Lara. I mean, it's an amazing team. All the interns who are here as well to be a part of this. We are going to have some more interviews, definitely, but it is about these young men showing up and showing out. And again, thank you to the NGBN TV network for giving us the opportunity, letting us use their platform, being a media broadcast partner, and letting us tell the story of these young athletes as they get here for their shot, their opportunity to be seen, not just by the coaches and agents and scouts here, but also giving them the tools and resources. Your man, Eric Wilson, 10 p.m. Eastern, every Monday night, the Sports Arena, right here on the NGBN TV network. And, oh, that was almost no good. But we will see y'all again. Tune in. National Scouting Combine on YouTube for more interviews and more from the Grand Park Event Center. Everybody stay blessed, and I'll talk to you really soon. Peace.